from Thika Road. He's been trailing those protesters that are trying to make their way to CBD. But now we are going to cross over to Kitengela, where Kikuyu Law Court is there. He's also been following up those protests along Mombasa Road. Kikuyu, good afternoon. The last time we talked, you said things weren't pretty good. How are things now?
Yes, I can get you clearly. Actually, the situation has really de-escalated if you compare to earlier, earlier in the afternoon. From around 2, the situation was really bad. Right now, as you can see, if my cameraman Dan can show you around, the police have been able to repel the protesters from the Kitengela CBD. Right now, they are in the outskirts. They are along the road, but when you're exiting to Kajiado, just a few. Actually, I can say that the protests have been, the police have been able to manage the situation so far. As at now, I can say that there's a relative calm in regards to the protests that have been really active in this town since morning at around 8 a.m. Protesters were already active in Kitengela town, and they really took off in the afternoon. But as at now, we can say that police have been able to repel the protesters out of the CBD since the looting of Pizza Inn happened. Police really stepped up and made sure that the protesters are not able to access the central business district of Kitengela town. What also you can note is that there is one police officer who belongs to the Kenya prisons who was accosted by some of the protesters earlier in the afternoon at around 3. We are yet to verify this, but there's a police officer who was accosted. We don't know if he lost his gun, but we will verify this information and give you if indeed he was accosted and lost some of his gear that he had. But there's a police officer who has been accosted by the protesters from in Kitengela. But we are not. We will give you more updates in regards to this. Back to in studio.
All watch there in Kitengela telling us that things are a bit getting better as compared to earlier, where he says that tear gas were too much and protesters were trying to overpower the police. But now he says that the situation is getting calmer. We now want to continue with a conversation, and I'm going to go back to you, Joseph. I'm sorry I cut you off.